Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Virtual Ryland, but you can call me VR, and this is Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Now, this is the first Metal Gear Solid game I will ever play. I'm only familiar with a few bits of lore and story here and there. I know a little bit of Solid Snake and all those characters. No, I was trying to. But yeah, so this will be my first time doing a Metal Gear Solid game. So this will be interesting. Yes, that name is okay. Are you okay with it? Because I am. That's what they gave me. Shooter type control camera. Okay, so I can choose what type of config I can get. Hunter type shooter. Action. Attack with square. Action with. Okay. Well, I think I'll go with this. Okay. I hope it doesn't affect any kind of gameplay. Something. Yeah, I get it. I get it. The year was 1964. The world was firmly in the grip of the Cold War, divided into East and West. One of America's heroes had defected to the Soviet Union. Dang it. She was known as the Boss, the mother of the Special Forces, and a soldier said to have led the Allies to victory in World War II. However, the American-made miniature nuclear warhead she took with her was used to destroy a Soviet research facility. Facing full-scale nuclear war, the leaders of the world's superpowers held top-secret talks to avert Armageddon. The Soviet Union wanted assurance that this was not the work of Uncle Sam. They wanted America to eliminate one of its most legendary soldiers, the Boss. The person assigned this mission was her closest apprentice, the soldier known as Snake. Snake made the anguished journey into enemy territory, eventually confronting and killing the Boss at a fortress called Grozny Grad, proving America's innocence and avoiding nuclear holocaust. Having saved the world, Snake was hailed a true hero and given the title Big Boss. Makes sense. Following the award ceremony, however, Snake disappeared. I mean, it's not really surprised. I mean, he's a badass ninja. In case you haven't noticed, I'm playing on the PPSSPP emulator for phone, so which is why you can't hear my voice properly. Right, Hideo Kojima. Legendary. Oh, so Tara Strong's in this. And Robert Atkin Downs. Where have I heard him before? Grey Delisle? Of course. Of course. You know, she's always in, she's always typecast in villain-type roles. Excuse me. Clear my voice. Yeah, look at those PSP graphics. When did this come out? David Hayter as Solid Snake. Get ready for some bad impressions of this.
Hey, boss! Wanna go around?
I'm not sure. Okay, so this is the basics. Yeah, I'm more used to this. Okay.
Show 'em how it's done, boss! Your first priority in enemy territory is knowing your surroundings. Your life depends on where you are looking and how fast you can identify your targets. Therefore, you must first master moving your line of sight. To move your line of sight, use the camera buttons. Now, when I give you an order, look in that direction.
Okay. Look up.
Good. Look down.
Look down.
Good.
Yep. Got it.
You should be familiar with the up and down camera buttons now. Press the action button.
Should they really add this in the tutorial, how to move the camera?
Okay.
Because I don't think that's necessary.
Next, we'll check your left and right. Look
Especially
right.
when you have to separate
Good.
left and right
Look left.
and up from down. It
Good.
just...
You should be familiar with the left and right camera buttons now.
Yes, I
Press the
should.
action button if you're ready to move on.
I really should.
You can change the controls anytime in options.
Okay.
Know the method that works best for you. Next, I'll explain how to change stances. If you just stand there like an idiot in front of an enemy, you might as well kill yourself now. At times, you will need to get low to avoid detection. You have 3 stances: stand, crouch, and lying down. To change stances, use the crouch button. Tap the crouch button to change between standing and crouching. You can move in either stance. Hold the crouch button and keep it held to lie down. However, you cannot move while you are lying down. I'll say that again. You cannot move while lying down. Is that clear?
I'm tempted to say, sir, yes, sir.
Good.
Yeah, I just did that.
Next, we'll work on your movement. Use the analog stick to move around.
I just
Tilt
did.
it a little to walk slowly. Tilt it further to run. Decide which to use based on your situation. Remember that your footsteps are louder when running, making you easier to discover. Be careful.
Yep. Got it.
Good.
Yeah.
Now we have rolling. Rolling is useful for knocking down enemies.
I hope
in your
this
way
looks good.
And for getting away when surrounded. You can also use it
Excuse
to
me.
jump over small ditches.
I hope the graphics are fine to you.
Tap the attack button while running. You got that? Tap the attack button while running. Don't forget it.
Yep. I'm running, damn you.
That's it. Next, I will explain how to attack without gunfire. You may run into an enemy unexpectedly. You may not have a weapon on you, or you may be out of ammo. You'll still need an effective attack strategy. One well-placed strike and the enemy won't know what hit him. To strike an enemy, press the attack button while standing still. On my command, press the attack button repeatedly and take down your opponent. Go. I'm ready, boss.
I hope you are, big man. You okay?
Boss. Next, we're gonna practice using the stun rod. Hitting someone with the stun rod will shock them with 1.5 million volts. Anyone on the receiving end of that is guaranteed to be out cold.
1.5 million. I could kill him, right? Am I right?
You'll be glad to know we're using mock stun rods for this training session. When your partner attacks, make him believe it's the real deal. Prepare yourself for stun rod training. Go. I'm ready, boss. Impressive, boss. Now we'll move on to CQC. CQC, or Close Quarters Combat, refers to when engaging an enemy in battle at very close range.
Alright.
It is a quick and efficient way of eliminating a threat. There are various CQC techniques. We will go over each of them. Don't get cocky because you think you know them. This will be different from what you're used to. Pretend you are learning it for the first time. The first technique is throwing your opponent. To do this, position yourself near your opponent and press the attack button while you tilt the analog stick. Be sure to press the attack button when the icon appears. Now, wait for my command and throw your opponent. Go! I'm ready, boss.
Yeah, be sure. You okay?
Fine work, boss. Next, I'm
Yeah.
going to teach you how
I'm
to
abusing
restrain
this
an
guy.
opponent close to you. This is a cornerstone of CQC. What you do from there is up to you. Just know that if you restrain him for too long, the average person will most likely pass out. Something to keep in mind.
Okay.
Let's begin. To restrain your opponent, hold down the attack button while near them. Restrain your opponents on my command. Go! I'm ready, boss.
Sure.
Impressive, boss! Now we will throw your opponent after restraining them. To throw an enemy to the ground, press a direction on the analog stick when you have them restrained.
All right.
Restrain your opponent and throw them on my command. Go! I'm ready, boss.
What I'm hoping is... You okay, buddy?
Fine work, boss! Now we will try CQC against multiple enemy opponents. You can also take out a group of enemies by throwing an opponent you have restrained. First, restrain an opponent by pressing the attack button near them. Then tilt the analog stick to throw them. By tilting the analog stick toward other enemies, you can send your captain flying straight into them. On my command, restrain and then throw your opponent. Go! I'm ready, boss.
Sure you guys are.
That is incorrect, boss!
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry.
That is incorrect, boss!
Yeah, I'm trying.
That is incorrect, boss! Tilt the analog stick while restraining the opponent, boss! That is incorrect, boss!
There we go. That's better.
Fine work,
I was
boss.
confused.
Go.
So I gotta hold down the analog
Ready,
stick.
boss?
I mean the attack button.
That
No,
is incorrect, boss!
that's not it. Then throw.
That is incorrect, boss!
What did you... Okay, come here. You
That is incorrect,
come
boss!
here. And then throw him over that guy. There we go.
Fine work, boss!
That's much better.
All right. Why don't we do something special since the boss is here? Anyone who feels like getting their ass kicked, step forward. Don't hold back, boss. When you're surrounded by multiple enemies, you'll have to take them on one after the other. To do it, simply press the attack button again while throwing the current enemy. Just be sure to wait for the icon to appear. Go. I'm ready, boss.
3 at once. Alright.
Boss, press the attack button when the icon appears.
Alright. So it's basically
Fantastic.
like
Again.
in the
I'm ready, boss.
Arkham games, right? A little bit. Or some other game. I don't remember.
Fine work, boss. And stop. That's it for today. Thank you, boss.
No, thank you. Teaching me.
Snake.
Now look at that face. Look at that face. Yep. Snake.
What's going on, Kaz? We've got guests. Time to move.
Ah, Robin acting.
Don't worry, it's not our friends from Langley. I brought him. Made sure we won't follow.
Thank you, Big Boss.
Call me Snake.
Sorry, Big Boss.
It doesn't even make any
Listen up.
sense.
For us, there is no victory.
But in revolution, doesn't one triumph or die?
We don't do either.
His voice sounds familiar. I'm wondering though, will we see him next time? I have a sneaking suspicion. But I could be wrong.
Here. Thank you. I feel like a new man. There's no coffee like Costa Rican coffee.
I like the art style for this.
So, what brings a distinguished scholar from the Costa Rican government to Colombia?
Professor Galvez comes from Costa Rica's University for Peace.
Steve Blum.
You see, over the past year,
Yeah, their voices sound
sightings of an
familiar.
armed group in Costa Rica. They're not ours, of course.
Costa Rica doesn't have an army.
Correct. Article 12 of our Constitution states that the Army as a permanent institution is abolished.
The peace constitution.
So that's Tariff Strong.
Nicaragua. No, they don't appear to be guerrillas. They're far too organized. What's your government's take? The authorities in San Jose claim it's a multinational security firm, hired by the Development Corporation of Costa Rica. Lies, obviously. They're bringing in state-of-the-art weaponry and equipment by the shipload. Where'd they get that kind of cash? I fear La CIA may be involved.
The CIA.
As you both know, the United States views Central America as its backyard. Even after Cuba, we've managed to maintain a delicate balance with the U.S. And your government can't just give the boot.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
That's definitely Tariff
Japan's
Strong.
constitution has something
I am
similar.
listening, though.
Article
Don't worry.
9. It says Japan renounces war and can maintain an army.
I understand that you and your men have neither state nor ideology. That you will fight any foe. Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. We come to you,
Excuse me.
the Militaires Sans Frontières.
So, you want to hire us?
Yes, as our deterrent. We can't afford to pay much, it's true. But we can offer you this. A forward operating base. An offshore plant in the Caribbean.
Sounds pretty good to me. This place is becoming a mess anyway. Snake, we need someplace we can settle down.
The government's agreed to cooperate. Unofficially, of course.
A chopper for transport would be nice too.
I'll see what I can do. Hold it. You seem to think we're just a pack of dogs of war. Is that right? Yes, that's what I've heard. You're an army without a state. We've only left our countries behind. Please, you must help us. If your suspicions are true, force isn't going to do any good. You'll have to find a political solution. The government's hands are tied. Go back to your bosses in San Jose. Tell them if they want, I'll introduce them to a negotiator I know. No, I'm not here on their behalf. So, what are you doing here? For over 20 years, I've preached the virtues of peace at multiple universities. Tonight, I stand before you as an educator. This is my student. She came to me to study peace. Her name is Paz. Paz Ortega.
Yep.
Paz. Peace.
No kidding. That's my name too. Kazuhira. It's Japanese for peace. Pleased to meet you, Paz. Call me Kaz.
They've got a
Pretty good.
supply port north of Puerto Limon, town in the Costa del Mar Caribe. A few days ago, Paz stumbled upon that facility while searching for a lost friend. She was captured. She's only a child, 16 years old. They did terrible things to her, but somehow she managed to escape.
She's wearing a suit. So
Thank
not
God.
much we know.
She's Suefana. Her mother died when she was small. She lost her
Can't
grandparents
I
in the
move
Civil War.
more up?
She hates war with a passion like no other.
Oh.
My name is Paz, and I will do anything to protect my namesake. It is my one and only purpose. Please, get them out of my country. Make them leave Costa Rica.
Sorry, kid. We know who you are, Big Boss. That is why we've come to you.
That face. Yeah, that was a lot of exposition for one cutscene, but it's fine. I never played any of the other games, obviously, but yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. I like the setup. So we're in the prologue. I gotta say, these graphics are pretty good for a game of however old this is.
That makes one giant leap for us. I'm sending this from the offshore plant, our mother base. The signal is unidirectional. I'll be giving you commands and advice through this channel. Keep your headphones on at all times and pay attention. Also, make sure no one else can listen in. Snake, are you clear on the controls?
Yeah, give me a second.
Take a minute to refresh your memory. Use the analog stick to move.
Got it.
Use the directional buttons to change views.
Yep.
To change your settings, use the start button to open the menu. There's no one around. Why not try some shooting practice?
Yep, I will. But let me just normal, because I don't really. Here, mode view. Let's put it all normal because it's kind of confusing. What does this mean? Rotation speed. Okay. Left, right. Yeah, okay. I got it.
Select a weapon.
Let's see.
Hold the circle button, then hold the R
Okay.
button.
Good,
Then use
good.
the left and right buttons to make your selection. Ready your weapon with the R button. Then press the square button to fire.
That's pretty fast.
How about a little shooting practice?
Yep.
Try hitting a coconut.
I just did.
Select
Okay.
equipment by holding the L button while pressing the circle button. From there, press the left or right buttons to make your selection. To check your map, press the start button to open the menu.
Can I zoom in and out?
The M16 is a standard assault rifle, capable of rapid fire.
Got him. Well, I don't know about you, but this seems like a good place to end this for a first chapter. Well, I hope you got a bit of a nostalgia trip from this. And I don't know when the next video will be, but stay tuned for more because it doesn't matter how many likes this gets or how many views it gets. I'm going to do this nonetheless. So thank you for watching. Leave a comment. Please, if my commentary is a bit stale, that's fine. Just give me any sort of criticism and I'll be swell. And subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you all next time. I don't have an outro.